Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. So yes, you have seen the thumbnail. So this is a conversation starter and I would love clearly to hear the comments or your responses in the comment section below. But with that said, on the back of Julian Alfred running 6.99 seconds, shattering the world lead or capturing the world lead or recapturing the world lead in the women's 60 meters at the Melrose Games, there's a now conversation around whether or not she, is a real medal contender. Come Paris, all things remaining equal. Now, track is on the stream, very popular commentator Otto Bolden had this to say as it relates to Julian Alfred potentially, medaling come the Olympic Games in Paris. So I'm just gonna play a little snippet for y'all to listen to, and then I'm gonna get back with my thoughts as it relates to, Paris and Julian Alfred. Should everybody watch out? I'll get back to my thoughts on that. So let's get into it.
I'm telling you, if you want to bet on somebody for the Olympics, of course, she doesn't have to go through the St. Lucia Olympic trial. She is going to be in Paris if she is healthy. This young woman is going to take somebody's medal in Paris.
All right, trackies, you heard him. This young lady is going to take somebody's medal in Paris. No. Originally, when I reacted to the results, I was like, I wonder for a medal. But really, let's get into this. Let's get into Julian Alfred and the possibilities this season as it relates to what she could potentially do. No, as y'all know, I've already been talking her up for that 60-meter world record one and potentially even the 200-meter world record, because I'm like, so how you coming out flying in this 200 meters? Are you also eyeing the 200-meter world record or world best? You know what I mean? Set by Merlin Otti. So I was like, okay, girl is on fire indoor so far this season. Clearly, she for me going into even just looking at last year, she was always highly ranked in terms of where I believe she would place in the field at the World Championships, and she placed exactly where I thought she would place at the World Championships come last year. So with that said, fifth and fourth. So with that said, into 2024 now, we're into 2024, the Olympic year, and Otto Bolden is saying she's getting somebody's medal. And he's not talking about the 200. He's talking about the 100. So in case some of y'all, are probably getting it twisted in your brains, he's talking about the 100 meters, right? Now, the fifth place was the 100. The fourth place was the 200, right? So you would say she performed better in the two. Now, the field may, change a bit for the two, considering you're expecting more athletes to be fielded in or better quality athletes to be fielded in, and I will get to that a little bit later. But again, let's just take a look at that 100 meters as it stands right now. So Julian Alfred has a personal best of 10.83 seconds, right? No, when you look at the women's 100-meter field as it stands right now, you have the likes of Sha'carri Richardson, 10.65, sorry, on an upward trajectory. Then we also have Sherika Jackson, also on an upward trajectory, 10.65 seconds. Then we have, as it stands right now, Elaine Thompson here coming back from an injury-reduced season in 2023, running a best of 10.79, expected based on everything that is going on to be much better than she was, and she is the fastest woman alive, 10.54. So with that Elaine in the conversation, we're not expecting anything less than a 10.6 either, as far as I'm concerned. Then we have Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, also suffered from injury setback last season, 10.77, right? Looking to also be the best version of herself to close out her reigning track and field career as the greatest of all time over that 100-meter distance. Track is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price I'm not expecting anything less than a 10-6. I was expecting Marie Jose Talu, I won't lie, based on, her new coaching, just how she looks executing technically over the event, to be much faster come the World Championships last year. Didn't really materialize in the final. She looked like, the mental block is still there. So her best race didn't materialize then. But still, that's a 10-7-2 athlete, right? So with that said, track is she's going to be in and around the same place, if not faster, come this year. This is the Olympic year. Everybody is going to be on their A game. And track is for those who are going to be saying, well, you never know. Some people may turn up injured. Yes, some people may turn up injured. But with all things remaining equal, I ain't calling down no injury on nobody. Because you may call down injury on people and they walk back and look for your favorite. So I ain't calling down no injury on nobody. With all things remaining equal, that's the field that Julian Alfred will face at the Paris Olympic Games. So, with that said, Jamaica is pretty much sending out their biggest guns like they've done in previous years. And I'm talking about previous Olympics years, to again take to the field. America has, Shakira Richardson as a solid standing athlete there to represent them. I'm not really seeing anybody breaking out and doing anything super fast for America that will challenge the field, other than Shakira at this Olympic Games. And then you also have Marie Jose Talo, as I said. This is where, the other athletes start to come in. We see the likes of Julian Alfred, as I said, Dina Asher Smith, Daryl Nita. So, as it stands right now in my mind, Julian Alfred is ahead of everybody else, that's coming behind. Am I expecting her to surpass or surmount an athlete that is in the higher ranks, as in my mind right now? Higher ranks meaning Sha'carri, Sharika, Elaine, Shelly, and Talu. Those four, okay. Honestly, I do see Julian Alfred running a personal best. I do see Julian Alfred finally getting into 10-7s. Is that 10-7 going to be enough for a medal? I actually don't think so. I do not think so. Why? Because I believe that the medals are going to be rounded up in 10-6 or faster. I believe to medal in Paris, you're going to have to run in the 10-6s or faster to get a medal in the women's 100 meters. And so far, there are only what is it? Four of the women mentioned that are 10-6 and faster athletes, right? And then there's one, low 10-7 athlete. And Julian Alfred has to pretty much shatter her personal best from then come straight back and come, from 10-8, sorry, come straight down, jump past the 10-7s into 10-6s. Remember, on the back of her previous performances, in that women's 60 meters, 6.94 seconds, right? On the back of that, Julian Alfred is still a 10.8 athlete, right? So how much faster would she have to get over her start potentially to, get into 10-6s, right? That's the question that you probably have to be answering right now for yourself. Because, and again, the race distribution, I don't think necessarily her getting faster over the 60 would necessarily make her any better, finishing the women's 100 meters, if that makes any sense for you. So even though I see her potentially being faster in the women's 100 meters, I don't see her being fast enough to challenge for a medal just yet. As the season progresses, track is, my opinion may change. I may see her do something jaw dropping, and then I may start to restructure my thought process. But as it stands right now, I'm not seeing her get into 10-6 to affect a medal or the medal standings of whichever athlete, whichever three are going to end up in that on the podium. For me personally, they have to run 10-6 or faster. That is my opinion as it stands right now. So anyway, trackies, you all sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All things remaining equal, minus injuries, minus any bagga that potentially comes with competing at a championship, trackies. Looking at the athlete's face value, where do you think Julian Alfred is going to place? Do you also believe that she's taking someone's medal come Paris? Well, I don't know about the medal as it stands right now. You know what I mean? They're all up for grabs. So let me know your thoughts. Like the video, of course, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.